Today we are going to be making some quesadillas, and in the spirit of Halloween, we are doing a tomato and basil wrap and spinach wraps, you know, green and orange, kind of feeling the Halloween vibe. All right, so you can put basically anything you want in it, but what I'm going to do is your regular beans, salsa, and shredded cheddar. But you can kind of cheat if you really want and just get black bean salsa. This is basically all of those ingredients in one container. So if you don't want to have a separate thing to cook the beans and then you have to cook the corn and then the cheese and all that, well, the cheese is separate actually. But this has awesomeness in it, and jalapeno, I hit the lime, like there's a lot going on in here. So we're gonna do it the hard way because obviously all you would have to do with this is put it in the wrap it up, and make your wrap. But we're gonna do it the hard way. So we're gonna make some beans, we're gonna make some corn, gonna throw some cheese on it. If you have bacon at home, you have ham at home, chicken, all these things you cook separately, put it in, and it's all great. But we're just gonna do this simple. Simplicity is key. So let's go to the kitchen, shall we? Okay, so here we go. This is our corn. So we're gonna take the beans and we're gonna open it up and we're gonna pour it into the corn. We're all just gonna mix it together. So we put in the beans, we put in a little bit of a tomato diced. They have those in the store. It's just a little can of diced tomatoes. And a little bit of salsa. Any kind of salsa is good. If you like it hot, make it medium. If you like it not hot, make it mild. You know what you like. So just like any tortilla, you put this on one side. Spread it all out. Make sure you get some good beans in there, because the beans are the flavor. Okay, I'm gonna take this off the heat. All right, then we take our cheese. This is mild cheddar. I don't like sharp cheddar. It's kind of like, it's really punchy. Or if you want to have like the 4 cheese Mexican, that is always really good too. So we put it on top and we spread it out. So while this is going on one side, we can talk about Halloween costumes. So I looked up what were like the top Halloween costumes last year, and on the list were, let's see, there was the fox from What Does the Fox Say? Miley Cyrus with like the finger and the thing, that was like really big. Daenerys from sorry, I've watched Game of Thrones, if I say that out of the shot, from Game of Thrones. And if you look online now, there's actually 6 different types of costumes for her, and they're all like $100. Totally fine. So this year, I'm really curious what costumes are going to be big. But all I know is I'm going to be Link from Zelda. So I'm kind of pumped. Hope you guys pick a good costume. Let's go back to the quesadilla. Okay, so now we're going to flip. Be really careful. Make sure your contents don't fall out, which mine probably will. Hey, close enough. That wasn't bad. So you put it on there for a solid amount of time. So you put it on there until it's nice and crispy, just like at the hub when they do the whole bullet thing, you know, they put in the, you know, whatever. We just have to make sure that you don't burn it, because burning it is no bueno. No bueno. So once this is done, we'll plate it, and then we'll work on dessert. So for those of you who don't live in apartments, I'm going to show you an easy way to make a cake in your microwave with a mug. Okay, so you buy a box, you know, the Moore store sells it, any box. I did Devil's Food Cake for Halloween. Get it? Yeah, okay. So, you have your vegetable oil, also available at the Moore store. This is not a commercial for the Moore store. I'm just saying if you don't feel like going to White Plains, just go to the Moore store. And water. So follow the basic instructions on the back. So make sure you have a measuring cup too. Don't know if the Moore store has that. Okay. Open this baby up. I know it says use eggs, but you actually don't need to use eggs in this recipe, trust me. Okay, so let's see. Let's do... I'm not going to do the whole thing, so we're going to split this in half. Okay, so half the container, that means you just only do half the recipe. So you do half the recipe. So this calls for 1 cup of water, so we're going to do a half a cup of water. And then it calls for a half a cup of oil, so we'll do 1/4 cup of oil. That's the most math I've done in the last 4 years. So with a safe microwavable mug, You put your cake mix in. Obviously don't fill it to the top because then it will explode. But put in as much as you can. I mean, if you want to be a fatty like me, then you put, you know, like a bigger mug. So once you get it all in there, you can add in whatever you want. If you want to do candy corn, candy, if you want to be weird and put in like, I don't know, like just weird stuff. I'm going to put in the Oreos. So, just, you know, it says lift, but honestly it's not cooperative. Aha! Got it. All right, so kind of push it to the bottom, not like, more in the middle. Okay, so you smush it down into the middle and cover it up into the mug with your cake mix. Push down a bit more. And so we're gonna put this in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. We'll be right back after this commercial break. All right, so you just spread it around nice and deep black. Good. Okay, so here we are with R.A. Carrie LaValle.
Hey, how are ya?
So she's gonna try Okay, still do.
I can't wait.
Ready? Wanna like cheers it?
Yeah. Let's dig in.
Ready?
Alright.
Oh, it's falling off.
That's good, Cassandra.
Thank you. This is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. It's actually really good.
Yes! Woo! Okay, good. So,
What's the spiciness?
I told you a little jalapeno in the salsa. You can do that. You want hot salsa? Put jalapeno in it. There's a little bit of lemon zest. We'll be right back with dessert.
Bye.
And we are back with dessert. All right, here we go. It's our cupcake. It's a mug cake. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Let it happen. Rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
Tastes like a cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
This was 2 minutes in the microwave.
So I can put this on a board. This can be a board thing because I know someone wanted to do a DIY snacks. Like your microwave. So there you go. This is good. What is it?
Oop, I got a little bit of this is the pumpkin spice Oreo. Try to dig in and get that pumpkin spice Oreo in there.
Wow.
Some tasty shits and gizengar, isn't it? Here's our last thought for today. If everyone cared and nobody cried, if everyone loved and nobody lied, if everyone shared and swallowed their pride, then we'd see the day when nobody died. And I'm singing, amen, amen, amen. I'm alive.
So much hate. So much hate.